Hi, this is Cheyenne Valentine. I'm back today again with a new episode. You might hear some noise in the background because I'm outside. But anywho, today's episode, I want to rant really quick, and I don't want to make this long, but I want to talk about why do these old ass men keep harassing younger women? Why? Now, I did do a video telling women they might have to date older men, but I said 10 to 15 years older. I didn't say 20, 30, and 40 years older. And the only reason why I told women that they might have to go for older men is because younger men are full of shit. But listen to me very carefully, women. Listen to me carefully. If younger men were willing to settle down, get married, and be honest about what they're looking for, and wanted to start a family young, and wanted to build with you, I would not be telling you to date older men, because what would be the benefit? Older men do not look as attractive. A lot of times they let their body go. They got gray hair. Their body is deteriorating from years of doing drugs and drinking alcohol. They done slept with a bunch of fucking women. A lot of times they got kids, alimony, child support. A lot of times, believe it or not, some of these older men are fucking broke. Like, you think just because they older men, they has money. Just because a dude is older don't mean he necessarily has money. Okay, because he used to be a young fool, now he's an old fool. Also, with older men, the biggest elephant in the room, a lot of them have to use Viagra because they dick won't get hard. Okay, with a younger man, he has stamina, you know, so trust me when I say, and the only benefits of older men is that a lot of them will pretty much, you know, adore you because you're younger than them, so they would treat you with more respect than a younger guy. A lot of times they get older, they are more settled, like they have ran the streets for the most part. They're more calmer now. A lot of times they're more down for marriage and relationship, and because they are older, they have more years to accumulate money, so they might have money that they can spend on you, and maybe don't mind take care of the bills. But like I said, that's if he was a man who was about his business. I know several men like in the city I'm in now, I know a lot of men in their 50s and 60s that don't have shit, still working a basic job, ain't got no business, ain't got no money saved, still ain't shit, still ain't got shit going on for themselves, still poor as fuck. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Just because he's older, only reason I said that's because unfortunately men are ages, and to me they when they are ready to settle down, like in their 40s and shit, a lot of times they look for younger women. Because I don't know why, and that's why. So this is what this video is about. I want to know, why do men like like younger women? Why do these old ass men like these young ass women? They supposed to be going after women their own age, and now I see why. When I would see women in 40s, 50s, and 60s, I see why. A lot of them look unhappy, and a lot of them look unhappy, and a lot of them come off very bitter. And see, I understand why, because the men their age in their 40s, 50s, and 60s are going after women in their 20s and 30s. This is why these women are, I think, getting, you know, they're bitter and they upset, and instead of these men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s going after women their own age, they dip and get a younger woman. Meanwhile, women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s are by their fucking self, single. Not all of them, but I'm saying, because I'm 33, I'm gonna be 34 soon. I'm gonna be, you know, pushing up on that 40-year mark, and I'm gonna be dealing with the same fucking reality. Like when I turn 40, I'm probably gonna have to date a 60-year-old man, because these motherfuckers don't like women their own fucking age, and I'm sick of they motherfucking ass. So let me talk about why I'm ranting right now. So this summer I've been going to a park. This park is in a nice area. Okay, but I've been going to this park. It's very peaceful, but seem like a lot of men be at this park, but they're retired men. So not young men. I think they're retired, and they come up there, I guess, and play cards and drink and shit like that. So I've been going to this park, and literally about 5 times, and this is the 5th time I think is what it was, where old ass man, and when I say old ass, I'm talking about gray hair, beer belly, one was walking with a cane. Like I'm not fucking around with y'all. I ain't old. Like 40s and 50s is not necessarily, well, 40s isn't old to me. 50, I mean, it is what it is. But when I say old, I'm talking about when you look visibly old. I'm not even talking about your actual numerological age. I'm talking about like when you have a gray beard, gray hair, a beer belly, and you walk with a cane because you got back issues and knee problems, and your penis won't get hard, you need Viagra. That's what I mean by old. That's what I mean when it is showing on you. I'm not necessarily even you know, I'm talking about when you look older than what the fuck you are. You look like you 2 steps from the fucking grave. That's what I'm talking about. These are the kind of men that's been coming up to me at this park. Now you may say, why are they doing this? You clearly look younger than them. Okay, I know this, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. What gives them the confidence and the gall to come up to me? What makes them think I would want to be with them? Like, why are you not going to women your own motherfucking age? And even if you see me, even if they see me, they find me to be attractive, that's fine. But once you come up on me and look at me, And even from far away, you could tell that I'm young enough to be your daughter. Why would you try to pursue somebody who's young enough to be your daughter? These motherfuckers are some perverts, okay? And I'm starting to, I don't have kids, but I'm kind of apprehensive about having kids, especially a daughter, because she's going to have a very small selection of good men to pick from. And then if me and her father ends up not being together, let's say when we got together and had her, we were the same age, and he ends up getting a woman as young, like let's say she turns 25 or something, he gets a woman that's maybe 30. You know, let's say we break up, he get with a woman that's 30 when his daughter's 25. That makes me feel like, was you molesting our daughter or something? Because for you to be comfortable dating a woman that's close enough to your daughter's age, that's almost like fucking your daughter. So that's some sick ass shit. That's some sick ass shit. And so these men, I want to know, can someone, why do these men want women so much younger than them? Because when I see young, like, okay, so I'm 33, when I see young boys like 15, I could tell they're young, like between the ages of 18, 19, 20, they look young. Like between 18 and 21, 18 and 23, they look so young. Shit, between 18 and like 25, they look young as fuck. And don't let them be in high school. I could tell their child when they're in high school. And I'm not physically attracted to men that age. They look too young. They look young. Like, I look like, you know, I feel like I could be their mother. I could be. If I had a kid really young, I would be their mother. My child be their age. So it's disgusting to me that these men are old as fuck, penis can't even get hard, and trying to go after a woman in her 30s when you fucking 60. So let me tell you, okay, so I'm not going through each scenario, but basically I was at the park multiple times, and these older men kept coming up to me, like they'll come up to me and say, oh, do you drink? You know, they got like want to walk over to me, and then let's say a couple of them are sitting further down by a tent, and they might say, oh, well, you know, we got, you know, they got drinks down there, you drink? I'm like, no. Then it was one incident where the two guys drove up while I was sitting by myself, and they got the car walking towards me. I'm scared, almost like, what the fuck? And they said, oh, can we sit on this bench next to you? I said, okay, fine. Then they started trying to talk to me. One was like, he had diabetes, his legs all fucked up. The other one, he kept his stuff up pretty well, but he had a degenerate type mentality. He used to listen to rap music, and he used words like swag and shit, just lame as fuck, just degenerate. So that's one set. Then it was one dude, I kid you not, he was in his 50s. He looked like he was walking with a cane. Drink alcohol, because he said something, you know, we got some alcohol over here. You want some? I said, I don't drink. I went and sat by myself. He came over there with his mother. His mother was in her 70s. And he said, my mother want to talk to you. I told her you was over here. You know, probably want to be by yourself. But she wanted a woman to talk to. His mother was really nice. We brought his mother over there. She's in really good shape too, by the way. He's 70. He had her sit. She sat down next to me, was talking to me. She said to me, my son said you're going to be his future wife. This man has a gray beard, gray hair, and walks with a cane because he got back problems. Why would you? Oh, so now you want to get married? And I think she said something about he don't have kids. So this man looks in his 50s, never had kids, never been married. Now, in the face, his body wasn't too bad for his age. His face, he actually wasn't bad looking, but considering he's not bad looking at this age, I can imagine he probably was quite handsome when he was in his 20s, 30s, you know, and 40s. So my question is, why are you talking about I'm gonna be your wife? Why was you trying to look for a wife in your 20s, 30s, and 40s? Like, why you trying to look for a wife now? He could be in his 60s. I'm not quite sure, but him and his mom drink alcohol. And then it was then today just okay. So today just really took me over the edge. So I'm sitting by myself at the bench again. And at this park, like I said, it's nice or whatever, but they have these benches, and then they have a covering over it where a lot of people could sit underneath and, you know, play cards, do whatever they want to do. I don't know what you call it, gazebo. I don't know what you want to call it, but I don't usually sit over there. I sit by myself underneath a tree, and it's usually benches underneath a tree. So I'm sitting on the bench. I'm there for about an hour and a half. So I get up. I go into the car. Go into my car. I close. I had the door open, the driver's side door open. A car pulls up one space over from me. And I figured this person was going to try to talk to me, so I hurry up and closed the door. This motherfucker, he reverses back, gets out his car, and walks up to my door. And I'm looking like, excuse you? Who the fuck are you? And he said, oh, excuse me, ma'am, whatever. I didn't want to bother you. I'm not trying to scare you. Mind you, he looks like my older brother. My older brother's in his 50s, right? This man has a beer belly. This man has gray hair, you know, reeks of alcohol. So I'm just taking it all in. He said, well, you know, I seen you sitting over here, and I thought you looked attractive from far away. I want to come up close and see you. And I'm like, okay. He said, they told me your name and everything. Is your name Cheyenne? I said, yeah, that's my name. And he said, well, okay. He said, well, do you have a boyfriend? I said, yes, I do. He said, okay, well, I'm gone. He said, that's my cue to leave. I just gonna leave you alone. I said, okay, goodbye. Now, my question is, if I told him I didn't have a boyfriend, then what? Why would I want, dude, you can look at me in my face and tell I'm in my 30s, okay? I don't have no gray hair. You can look me in my face, okay? Just like I could look you in your face, look at your body and tell that you're probably in your 50s or 60s, okay? I can tell. So what makes you think a woman in her fucking 30s who can have sex with men in their 20s and 30s and 40s will want to fuck with you and you in your 50s and 60s? Like, can someone explain this to me? And I'm gonna leave the comments open for this video. I want to know why. And if people say maybe you look older, go to one of my videos. I think I have a video called Average Looking Men Want Above Average Women. Go to that video. I'm on camera. And I got another one called So Black People You Want Your Own Business, Huh? Go to that video. You can see what I look like. You can clearly see I'm not in my 40s, 50s, and 60s. You can clearly see that I'm in my 30s. Okay. So once again, and this man was not in, even if he was in his 40s, that'd have been, you know, cool. Okay. But 50s, 60s, what can I, like, why would a woman in her 30s pick a 40, 50-year-old man when she can get a man her own age who don't need Viagra, who still looks good, who don't have fucking gray hair, who got stamina and high sex, who she got stuff in common with, they on the same level, you know, mentally. Like, why the fuck would she be with somebody that's 20 years her senior? Like I said, I told women to talk to men 10 to 15 years old, and I only said that because I know how hard the dating scene is. I know that men your own age are not acting right. I know they full of shit. They ain't trying to make no money. They're trying to play the field. They're immature as fuck. They're mentally not where you're at. So that's why I told women to date, to possibly consider dating men 10 to 15 years older. But in an ideal world, I wouldn't want them to date men 10 to 15 years older, because I know who the fuck, because think about it, by him being older, he gonna die sooner before you and every fucking thing. Another thing too, with these men, they all as fuck still drinking alcohol and doing drugs. Like, when are y'all gonna stop? Like, you are deteriorating your body, and then you want a younger woman, but your dick can't keep up with a younger woman. Your damn penis is limp. You need Viagra. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why you keep poisoning your fucking body and then want a sweet young thing? So my thing about it is, I am so sick of these old, I'm sick of these old motherfuckers trying to talk to me. And then he had a nerve to say, well, you look attractive from far away. I want to come up close to see you. Then he did an overview. I had him dressed or whatever, and he looking at my legs and shit. I'm just like, you nasty old motherfucker. He don't look like shit. Gray beard, gray hair, beer belly. His neck had like some discoloration, like, he's reeked of alcohol. I'm just like, what makes you think what can I do with you, motherfucker? You old enough to be my father. My father had me almost at 40, so really he had me a little bit older in life. So actually, the man that was standing there trying to talk to me today, he looked maybe his 50s, late 50s, 60s. So he would definitely be eligible to be my daddy. Okay, he looks like he could be. If me and him was out, they would think that was my fucking father. Okay, so it's ridiculous. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Then when I listen to videos about younger men, how they mentality is, the younger men, all they want to do is play the field, sleep with a bunch of fucking women, be a hoe, they don't want to know, they don't know how to make no money. They're not money driven. All they trying to do is get their dick wet. They're not trying to settle down, be in a relationship. Like, that's why I tell women they older men. But I don't tell y'all they older men because I think it's glamorous. I don't tell y'all they older men because I feel that's really what y'all want. I know that's not what the fuck y'all want. Do y'all want a beer belly dude with a limp dick and gray hair, who got child support payments, alimony, probably got kids by different women, and then slept with billions of women because he in his 50s, so in his 20s and 30s and 40s he been running through women? No, I know that's not ideal, but I'm saying, unfortunately, the dating game is not in our favor, ladies. Like, it's not. Okay, because a lot of men are ageist, meaning they only see value in you when you're pretty and when you are young. Now, I understand you need to stay pretty all the time, but even if you're pretty and their age, for some reason they feel like you're not good enough. I don't know, right? They could be older than you, look like shit and everything, but they want the most attractive woman they can, and I guess they feel women look better when we're younger. But my thing is, okay, and men look better when they're younger. So why should we have to give up dating men our own age who look good, who's in their prime, for your old dirty ass? Because think about it, ladies, that old man, he used to be young at one point. Okay, so women that are, okay, so let's say take a man that's 55. When he was 25, it was women that he was going after that was 25 who wanted him and thought the world of him and wanted a relationship with him, and he didn't want to get them that, and he just used them up. Now he's 55. Now he want to dip back and get a 30-year-old. You see the shit that they do, and it's unfortunate. This is a game we gotta play. It's unfortunate because if you 30 and you going with a 30-year-old dude, you gonna have some problems. Only way you might not have problems with him is if you look a lot better than him and y'all the same age. But even if you look a lot better than him, the problem is he's probably not gonna have no fucking money. So y'all gonna be struggling, and he's still not gonna want a commitment. And he might give you one because you look a lot better than him, but he's still not marriage minded and money driven. He's still young minded, and by y'all being the same age, he still don't really look at you as like a really big catch. It's like he knows you're beautiful, he's into you, but if you were 20 or 19 and looked really good, he'll feel like, oh my god, I got this super young girl and she's beautiful, I gotta hold on to this. But if you're 30 and y'all the same age, I don't think you're compatible with him 100% in a sense. Like you guys on the same course in life, hopefully, and you guys probably listen to the same kind of music from the same time era. Y'all understand each other. But see, men are perverts. A lot of them are some fucking perverts, and they're borderline pedophiles to me. Because why is men's default to go with a younger woman? Why they keep, and somebody might say, well, what was wrong with them being nice to you? They were trying to get with me. All of them was like asking me to have a boyfriend and trying to get with me. Like, dude, you look older to be my motherfucking father. The fuck is up with that? So I just want to rant. I just want to know, why don't men like women their own motherfucking age when they get older? See, men like women their own age when they in their 20s, but when they get in kind of in their 30s, I'm gonna say 35 and up, they don't want women their age no more. They want them younger. And so I'm trying to figure out, what is wrong? Are men pedophiles or something? Because they'll date a woman when they get older in their 50s and 60s. They'll date a woman that's the age of their daughter. It's like, do men have like a sick fetish of fucking their daughter or some shit? Because if you used to have sex with somebody your daughter age, isn't that like you would fuck is it like you fantasizing? Because this is my thing. If you have a daughter that's, okay, you have a daughter, right? To sleep with a woman her age is like, damn, then like, you should look at her like your daughter. So a woman that's close to your daughter's age, you shouldn't even want to have sex with her because she reminds you so much of your daughter. Does it make sense? So, women, yeah, we got a bad in this dating game, because these dudes really thought they had a fucking chance. I mean, like they was talking to me like it was really a shot. So I just want somebody to comment on this, because I'm really upset right now. It just really made me angry that I'm getting harassed by these dirty old motherfuckers, and I don't deserve any of this.